Hey guys, this is Justin Edwards of 4for4 Football, and today I'm going to be throwing out some tight ends that we should be targeting in each of our fantasy football drafts. I have 4 tight end options to go through today. We'll start off with someone whose type I am most assuredly buying into. Before that, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more great content like this. Starting off, we've got Dalton Schultz from the Dallas Cowboys, whose current multi-site average draft position of 5.08 has him as the tight end 6. 2022's dark horse to finish the season as a top 3 tight end, Dalton Schultz ranked very well in a number of stats that we care about in the fantasy football landscape. Amongst 29 qualifying tight ends last season, Schultz would rank 5th in completion percentage when targeted, 5th in air yards, 9th in yards per route run, and 10th in yards per target. Along with that, Dallas Cowboys tight end target share rose from 17% in 2020 to 20.4% in 2021. That would rank as a moderate 17th along the NFL, but there's room for more growth. With Amari Cooper traded away, Michael Gallup is likely to miss part of the regular season recovering from his ACL tear, and now new addition James Washington is expected to miss 6 to 10 weeks with a fractured right foot. Schultz already broke the 100 target barrier last year and has a chance to easily surpass that heavy usage once again. Our second tight end today will be Zach Ertz of the Arizona Cardinals. His current ADP of 808 has him going as the tight end 10. Kyler Murray's new safety blanket basically went from a middle-of-the-road tight end to a premier usage option in a matter of 10 days in 2021, performing as fantasy's tight end 7 with 9.4 half PPR points per game from the time of the trade from the Philadelphia Eagles until the end of the season. The only other tight end who saw any reasonable amount of on-field action last season was Max Williams, who secured 16 catches and then would not see another snap after week 5 because of an injury. Disappointingly for the Arizona Cardinals, Ertz would not often share a field with both Kyler Murray and playmaker DeAndre Hopkins, with Hopkins and Ertz only playing 3 full games together on the year. While looking back on the tight end splits with and without Hopkins, it is worth noting that he averaged 3 receptions and 31 yards when Nuke was on the field, yet 5.6 receptions and 57 yards when Nuke was off the field. We're obviously working with some small sample sizes here, but the fact that DeAndre Hopkins is suspended for the first 6 games of the year could open up some great early season usage for the Cardinals tight end. While we would prefer to have that usage extrapolated over the entire year, some of that is baked into his price, and paying a mid to late 8th round pick for his type of weekly ceiling is a worthwhile use of your draft capital, especially at the tight end position where it's so difficult to hit those ceiling weeks. Our third tight end today will be Cole Kmet of the Chicago Bears. His current multi-site average draft position of 1108 has him going as the tight end 14. Clearly, we're going from one explosive offense to an offense that could very well be the worst in the league, but there's a lot of room to grow his usage in his 3rd season. With the loss of Allen Robinson over to Los Angeles, they've only added Byron Pringle from the Chiefs and 3rd rounder Velus Jones to fill Robinson's role in the offense. It would be logical to assume that Cole Kmet would be willing to take a bigger role in the offense ahead of 2022. Kmet already finished 2nd on the team last year with his 93 targets, behind only Darnell Mooney. And his complete lack of touchdowns was due partly to bad luck. His 12 red zone targets were the 2nd most in the entire NFL without a touchdown, amongst every position, not just tight ends. As well as pesky veteran teammate Jimmy Graham soaking up 3 of the touchdowns himself. Jimmy Graham has since left Chicago. Kmet finished the season respectively in 3 of the tight end stats that our TJ Hernandez has identified as the stickiest year over year. Amongst all tight ends, Kmet ranked 13th in targets per game, 16th in receptions per game, and 10th in team targeted air yard percentage. Now that he has less competition for targets going into this 3rd year, he can pass all of those and pretty easily finish better than the tight end 14 position he's going right now, even if the offense is a bit of a mess. Our last tight end today will be Alie-Cox of the Indianapolis Colts, whose average draft position is 1912, but he's actually going undrafted in a number of leagues. Just depends on the scoring format. Alie-Cox has operated mostly as a red zone specialist for much of his career, but things may be on the verge of taking off after Jack Doyle announced his retirement earlier this spring. Doyle had accounted for 35% of the team's tight end targets in 2021, and he also accounted for 16 of the team's red zone targets over his final 2 seasons with the team, narrowly inching out Alie-Cox's 14 targets in those same 2 years. Though I do like tight end Jelani Woods as a dynasty prospect, I'm of the belief that Woods will be a semi-active part of the team in the short term as a rookie, while Alie-Cox will usurp the full tight end 1 role on the team, though how much usage that entails is yet to be determined. He has an opportunity to provide spike weeks based on theoretical red zone usage and a possible boost to the position in the form of new quarterback Matt Ryan, who has a positive history of supporting fantasy viable tight ends during his time with the Atlanta Falcons. So there you have it, folks. Those are 4 tight ends I'm aiming for in every draft. And if I can't get them everywhere, at least most of my drafts. Go snag these guys up and win yourself some money.